Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news of growing concerns at weakening global growth. First, economic activity in the United States probably rose less than expected in August, but still consistent with an economy expanding at a moderate pace for the rest of the year. That was what the Conference Board said over the weekend. At the G20 pre-summit meeting of finance ministers in Cairns, China said it will not dramatically alter its economic policy because of any one particular economic indicator. The reassurance comes just days after many economists lowered growth forecasts, having seen the latest set of weak data. Also at that G20 meeting, the United States urged the Eurozone countries to boost demand in order to reduce unemployment and avoid deflation. Staying in Australia, and an update on those amazing, almost unbelievable Aussie job numbers last week, it turns out they may be right. Time will tell, of course, but the detail shows that the strength was caused in large part by fast-growing employment in agriculture as they gear up to meet strong demand from China. The New Zealand election over the weekend scored some new benchmarks worth noting. National increased both its share of the vote and seats in Parliament for the third time in a row, scoring the highest third-term share of the vote in New Zealand since the 19th century and becoming the first party to govern alone since MMP was introduced in 1996. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year benchmark bond yields ended the week down at 2.58%. The price of oil has moved little over the weekend. The US oil price is now just on $93 a barrel, and the Brent benchmark is just under $98 a barrel. Gold continued its fall, now at $1,218 an ounce. We start the week with our currency slightly lower against the US dollar and now just on 81.3 US cents. It's higher against the Aussie at 91.1 Aussie cents and the TWI is at 78.6. It'll be interesting to see if there's any election impact on the currency when markets open here today. It seems unlikely though. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.